Hi, I'm Kannan and I'm gonna show you how to use PIR sensor with Arduino. You know what is Arduino is, and I'm gonna show you what is PIR sensor, and before that we'll see what are the components required. One Arduino board, one PIR sensor. PIR sensor is nothing but a motion detecting sensor. It will detect a motion, a living thing motion, like anything which is living being, it detects, like from small cats to human. And it has three pins. One is VCC is nothing but positive pin, and ground is negative, and another thing is out. So you can see these three pins, and there is a variable resistor. In these things you can actually control the timing. So what will happen is, if you actually increase or decrease it, the output of this pin will be delayed, like let's say it takes little bit time to turn off that. Okay, so this is what you can control with these two things. And other thing is, you need serial wires, for Arduino connecting system, and female to male pin, because it needs to go to your PIR sensor, right? So female to male pin jumper wires, and male to male jumper wires. And as usual, I'm gonna turn on one LED when the motion is detected. It is nothing but a series connection, one LED and one resistor. It could be turned on when the motion is detected. So we'll see how this project is made. This PIR sensor has three pins. We'll connect wires with that. What I'll do, I'll connect this gray wire into the center piece, and red to the VCC, and black to the ground. So now you have three pins. For the male pins, that will go to your Arduino and your breadboard. PIR needs 5 volt to operate, so I'm connecting this positive line to the 5 volt, and a negative line to the ground, and the output line goes to the seventh pin in Arduino. And now we'll connect this LED positive thing. The output for the LED is 12th pin, so I'll connect 12th pin. You can take any pin if you want. Just make sure you are writing this, you are assigning that pin to that output. So now I have taken 12th pin, so I'll connect this to 12th, and the other pin goes to the ground. This is a common ground for the LED to glow. Okay, now we have connected. So we'll see, we'll write a program, and we'll check how this motion sensor is working. Okay, we'll go to the screen. Okay, now we'll write a program for a PIR sensor. So we'll go for the Arduino IDE, where we can write a code. Okay, now we'll open a new page. So we'll delete this. So now we'll see how to write a program for PIR sensor. PIR sensor is nothing but a motion detecting sensor that detects when any living object just moves into that range. It actually detects infrared radiation. By that it sends, and it gives you an output of high or low. That the timing can be changed based on your variable resistor input, which is already present in that circuit. Now we'll see how to write it. Okay, we'll assign what we are going to do. We'll assign LED to certain pin by CONST in 12th pin, sorry, LED that is equal to 12th pin, and I'm going to sense the output of PIR with the pin number of 7. That is also a digital pin. So what we'll do, CONST int, I'll write PIR that is equal to 7th pin. And what I'm going to do, I'll take one variable to make it easy, like we'll take val, that is int val, and I'll just declare that into 0. That value will be assigned to that val position. And the other thing is PIR sense pin, PIR SEN. We'll take this variable. I'll explain you why we are taking this variable in the circuit, so that I am assigning 0 for that. I'll initialize that into 0. So now we have to write void setup in this. So LED is going to be an output. So pin mode M capital, pin mode that LED comma, that's going to be an output OUT PUT, that is capital, and other thing is PIR sensor, so that also PIN M capital, pin mode, and I'm going to declare that as an input. So PIR, that will be declared as an input UT. Okay. Other thing is we'll do some serial begin also, or we'll try to print out what is the motion through your Arduino to the computer. So I'm starting a serial communication. Yes, capital dot begin, that is 9600. In that range we'll take it. So I think that's it for the void setup, and we'll go to the void loop, detect that output from the sensor. For that we'll actually read digital read, READ, digital read PIR sensor output, PIR. So I'll save this this output into val, VAL. So val is declared in main universal declaration. So I forgot to put. Then what we'll do, we'll check, we'll read the sensor value, and we'll store that value to the val variable, right? So we can write an if statement. If val VAL is equal to double equal to high, we'll turn on the LED, right? So digital write, W as a capital letter, digital write, what we'll do, we'll turn on the LED, right? So what we'll do, LED into high, comma HIGH. Now we have turned on this LED. When you detect the value as high, you'll turn on that LED, right? So second thing is we'll turn off if the sensor value is low, then we have to turn off the LED, right? So what we'll do, another if statement. Let's say if, or else if you want, you can do else, else. That means if it is low, then it goes here. So else would be digital write LED into low. So that means what will happen is, now we have written a statement, if else statement. What it will happen is, it will read the PIR sensor. When the PIR sensor value goes high, it will turn on the LED, or otherwise it will turn off the LED. That is what here it is happening. So we'll see whether how this program works out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload this program to your Arduino. Now we'll upload this program to your system. Okay, you can see the sensor in the image is not showing any output. Once I move, it shows. See, if I bring my hand over here, now if I move my hand here, it just sends. Until the PIR sensor value goes 0, the light will turn on. So now we have seen an example where you can actually turn on an LED with a PIR sensor using Arduino. So the same circuit can be used in motion detecting circuits, like let's say automatic lights. If I move my hands, you can see it will keep on turning on. Once if I just keep my hand like without moving, it will turn off at certain period of time. See, my hand, if I move slightly also, it will actually turn on. So this is the circuit which is used in your automatic lights. Like let's say if someone is walking in, it turns on, and when they move out, like after they move out certain period of time, it will turn off. The time adjustment can be done physically, or you can just put some delay time for that, the time delays. Okay, so this is a simple circuit. We'll see on next video of water level sensor. Or what we can do is, we can do this project for an LED, or instead of LED we can use a small bulb or a small circuit, where you can make one prototype that can actually turn on when someone is crossing your house. Thank you. We'll see you on next videos.